on the dough. I bought my dough at a local pizza parlor for $2.50. If you want to make your own dough, go for it. You're going to need some flour to throw in the dough to keep it from sticking. But you don't want too much flour, because when you cook it in the oven and you have too much flour, it'll burn. First thing you want to do is take the rolling pin and squeeze the air out of the dough. Now you want to roll it in all directions to really get that air out of there. Now that you've done rolling out all the air with the rolling pin, you want to start stretching the edges out with your fingers. Before making the crust, put the dough out on a pan. You can use whatever pan or cooking stone you want. I like to put mine on a square pan. There are many different ways you could make a crust. I just like to pinch the edges together. So when you're making a half and half pizza, your best bet is to punch a line down the middle of the pizza so that the sauces don't run together.
Action.
Our first pizza uses a traditional tomato sauce, including regular tomato sauce with some oregano and some garlic. And the toppings are pepperonis of your choice, jalapeno peppers, bacon bits, mushrooms, and mozzarella cheese. First, you do an even spread of the sauce. After you spread the tomato sauce, sprinkle a little bit of oregano all over the pizza. After you sprinkle the oregano, take a pinch of garlic and spread it all over the pizza. After you make the sauce, add the cheese. But remember, you don't want to put too much because cheese expands when it's being cooked. After the cheese, add some pepperoni. I like a lot of pepperoni, so I'm just going to go ahead and coat the whole thing. After the pepperoni, add some bacon. Now that you've put the bacon on, we need to add some mushrooms. Because the mushrooms are raw, we need to put them on top so that they cook thoroughly. For a little bit of extra spice, add some jalapenos. Now we're going to make a barbecue chicken pizza. You'll need the following ingredients: barbecue sauce of your choice, fresh red onions, grilled chicken, and mozzarella cheese. First, we're going to use barbecue sauce. After you have the layer of your barbecue sauce, add some of your mozzarella cheese. Now that we have the cheese done, let's add some chicken. Now you want to make sure that your chicken strips are cut flat and lay them flatly. Once you've laid the chicken flatly, it's time to add some onions. We're going to use a pesto base, roasted red peppers, pepperoncinis, minced garlic, and mozzarella cheese. First, we're going to start off with the pesto base. Be careful because it's really strong and you don't want too much. After the pesto, let's add some cheese. I would suggest that you use very little cheese on this pizza. Let's add some roasted red peppers now. Now let's add some pepperoncinis. Now we're going to make a margarita pizza. You'll need mozzarella cheese, freshly sliced tomatoes, fresh basil, garlic, and olive oil. For this pizza, we're going to use a base of olive oil. Be careful, because you don't want too much. I would suggest putting your finger over the top of it and let it pour out slowly. Now that you've made a nice coat of olive oil, we need to add some cheese. Now let's add some tomatoes. Remember, you want the tomatoes sliced really thin. Now you want to add some fresh basil. Now you're done topping your pizzas. It's time to cook them. Each oven is different, but I would start out at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Okay, our pies are done. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'd like to thank my Grammy.
Oh, honey, those look great. I can't wait to try them.